Hello friends, I am Dr. Aniket Paunoji and welcome to the third lecture of Bonding in Coordination Compounds. In the last lecture we have studied the distribution of electrons of the central metal ion into two sets, that is in T2G and Eg, whether it is a strong ligand field or weak ligand field. We have also studied that in case of strong ligand field 10dq is higher than pairing energy, whereas in case of weak ligand field 10dq is less than pairing energy. When we distribute the electrons, how it results into a low spin complex in case of strong ligand field, and we have also seen it results into a high spin complex in case of weak ligand field. So once we distribute the electrons in case of strong ligand field or weak ligand field for a specific electronic configuration, in this video we will study how to calculate crystal field stabilization energy for a specific electronic configuration. Let's start the video. To understand crystal field stabilization energy, I am taking an example of titanium H2O6 3+. Here H2O is a neutral ligand, so oxidation state of titanium is calculated as 3. Titanium atomic number 22, electronic configuration is argon 3d2-4s2. Titanium in +3 oxidation state, 2 electrons are lost from the 4s orbitals and 1 electron from 3d orbital, so its outermost electronic configuration is 3d1. For this d1 electronic configuration, the 5d orbitals, they split into two levels, lower lying triply degenerate T2G level and upper lying doubly degenerate Eg level. The one electron from the d1 electronic configuration now prefers to occupy the lower lying T2G orbitals, because T2G orbitals are having less energy and hence they have high stability. So the electron in the 5d orbitals, once they split into two levels, it prefers to occupy lower lying T2G orbitals. By this way, energy of the system decreases by -4dq and system gets stabilized. Here we have to remember that every electron that will go into the lower lying T2G orbitals, the energy of the system will decrease by -4dq or -0.4 delta O. And every electron that will go into the Eg orbital, energy of the system will increase by +6dq or +0.6 delta O. Here in the case of titanium H2O6 3+, the energy of the system is decreased by -4dq. This decrease in energy achieved by preferential filling of lower lying d levels is called as crystal field stabilization energy. So in this case, the CFSE is calculated as -4dq or -0.4 delta O. Let's have some more examples. This is the diagram for splitting of 5d orbitals into two levels. Right hand side is the strong ligand field. We can see 10dq is higher than pairing energy, and left hand side is the weak ligand field. 10dq is less than pairing energy. For d1 electronic configuration, we have seen that this one electron prefers to occupy lower lying T2G level, and CFSE is calculated as -4dq or -0.4 delta O. Same in case of weak ligand field, this one electron gets occupied into T2G level. The CFSE is same, -4dq or -0.4 delta O. For D2 electronic configuration, the second electron also occupies into the T2G level. Total CFSE becomes -8dq or -0.8 delta O. Same is in the case of weak ligand field. For D3 electronic configuration, the CFSE is calculated as -12dq, and same is in the case of weak ligand field. So we have seen that in case of D1, D2 and D3 electronic configuration, CFSE is same whether it is strong ligand field or weak ligand field. Let's see what happens in the case of D4 electronic configuration. The fourth electron in case of strong ligand field, it prefers to occupy the lower lying T2G levels as 10dq is higher than pairing energy. Here pairing energy is less as we compare to put the fourth electron into Eg orbitals. That is how it gets paired up into the T2G levels. The CFSE is calculated as -4 into 4 electrons, that is -16dq or -1.6 delta O. But in case of weak ligand field, 10dq is less than pairing energy. Hence, the fourth electron prefers to occupy Eg orbitals. We know that for every electron that will get occupied in the Eg orbital, the energy of the system will increase by plus 6 dq. So total energy is calculated as minus 6 dq or minus 0.6 delta O. This is calculated as minus 12 dq for the 3 electrons in the lower lying T2g orbitals plus 6 for the electron which is occupied in the Eg orbitals. So total is calculated as minus 6 dq or minus 0.6 delta O. In case of d5 electronic configuration, the fifth electron in case of strong ligand field gets occupied into T2g level, CFSE is minus 20 dq. But in case of weak ligand field, the fifth electron goes into the Eg orbital and CFSE is calculated as 0 dq or 0 delta O. For the sixth electron, the electron goes into the T2g orbital and the energy of the system, that is CFSE, is calculated as minus 24 dq. It becomes a diamagnetic substance. In case of weak ligand field, the sixth electron now gets occupied into the T2g level or gets paired up now according to the Hund's rule, and CFSE is calculated as minus 4 dq or minus 0.4 delta O. For d7 electronic configuration, now in case of strong ligand field, all the 3 orbitals are now occupied by 2 electrons each. Hence the 7th electron gets occupied now into the Eg orbital and energy of the system increases, so it reaches to minus 18 dq. In case of weak ligand field, it gets occupied into T2g level and total CFSE becomes minus 8 dq. Here we should note that in case of d4, d5, d6 and d7, the crystal field stabilization energy is different for strong ligand field and for weak ligand field. Let's go to the d8 configuration. In case of d8, the electron goes into the Eg orbital for strong ligand field. Total CFSE becomes minus 12 dq. Whereas in case of weak ligand field, it goes to T2g orbital. Again, the CFSE is calculated as minus 12 dq. For d9 configuration, in both the cases, the electron goes into the Eg orbital. CFSE is calculated as minus 6 dq. And for the last electron, d10 electronic configuration, the electron again goes to Eg orbital in case of strong ligand field, also in case of weak ligand field. Total CFSE is calculated as 0 dq or 0 delta O. So from d1 to d10 electronic configuration, we should remember that for d1, d2, d3 and d8, d9, d10, the CFSE is same for strong ligand field and for weak ligand field. But for d4, d5, d6 and d7 electronic configurations, CFSE is different in weak ligand field and in strong ligand field. So this is how we have learned how to calculate crystal field stabilization energy in strong ligand field or in weak ligand field. Here we have seen that whether it is strong ligand field or weak ligand field, the distance between T2g and Eg orbitals is arbitrarily considered as 10 dq. We know that in case of strong ligand field, the splitting is more, and in case of weak ligand field, splitting is less. Though the distance is same, 10 dq, but in actual practice, the dq factor is different. In the next video, we will learn how to calculate this dq parameter experimentally and what are the factors that will affect the splitting between the T2g and Eg orbitals. If you like my video, click on like, do share and subscribe my channel. If you want to ask something, mention it in the comment box. Don't forget to press the bell icon to get the notification of my new video. Till that, watch Basic Chemistry. Thank you.